It's time to talk about a paraliminal called Happy Money. Now, this was a beautiful joint venture with one of the most successful authors and businessmen in Japan, a man named Ken Honda, who's written 60 books. He's an expert in financial management. He's built many businesses. He's a lovely soul and a real model of exactly what we're teaching in the Happy Money Paraliminal. So the basis of all of the concept of happy money is a very Zen philosophy, which talks about being contented with what you have right now, while at the same time recognizing that there is an abundant flow that's always coming to you. And our job is to be able to receive that abundance and to be able to use it most effectively for our own benefit and the benefit of all that we care for most. So there are two really important ideas that are brought forward in this. The first is the idea of having an abundance fountain, a money fountain that's always bringing abundance into your life. The second is that the overflow of that money fountain is flowing into a reservoir, and that reservoir is continuing to grow bigger and bigger. So one of the interesting stories that Ken Honda told me is that one of his mentors is a businessman in Africa who is a candy maker, and his vision was to have every child in Africa being able to enjoy a piece of his candy. Now, his financial return on any individual child receiving a piece of candy was a fraction of a penny. But across millions of people all over the continent, he came to such a level of abundance, it was absolutely profound. And then he would invest in other companies doing good in the world and receive a small dividend from his investments. And so his financial reservoir continued to grow from this basic money fountain that he has bubbling into his life on an ongoing basis. So once you understand this philosophy that there is a natural flow to things, and perhaps you've heard the Soul of Money Paraliminal that I did with Lynn Twist, it's the idea that money needs to be in flow. Without that flow taking place, then we're at a disadvantage. For example, water needs to be in flow, otherwise it becomes stagnant. Blood needs to be in flow, otherwise it becomes toxic. The same thing is true with your financial abundance. Welcome the money in, have it move into flow. The idea of hoarding, the idea of not being able to pay a bill without anger that somebody is taking money from you, all of that is counter to the idea of happy money. So every time you write a check, it's a blessing that this abundance that's flowed into your life is now going out for the products and the services that you've received and are joyfully benefiting from in your own life. So there's two things that you're actually establishing at the beginning of listening to the Happy Money Paraliminal. The first is what money skill will you be developing, what we call money IQ. It's the idea of an intellectual understanding, but also a savvy use of money in your life. The second is establishing a money feeling, or what we call money EQ, emotional intelligence. So the areas that you're going to select, one from a money IQ or money skill, and one from a money EQ or a feeling around money. So the money IQ or the money skills include making money, spending money, protecting, your abundance, your money, and increasing your financial abundance, this idea of a money reservoir that's always getting filled. And in terms of money EQ, money feelings, it's receiving money joyfully, enjoying the money that you have, trusting that that flow is ongoing, and sharing happily from your abundance. Now, it's interesting that Ken Honda is known in Japan as the happy millionaire because of his philosophy. And he has a small family, his wife and child. They have a home in Tokyo. They have a home in the mountains as well. And he doesn't need much to be able to support himself and his family. And so the overflow from his money fountains flowing into that reservoir actually supports, he told me at the time that we developed the Paraliminal, he supports 40 families financially with his money reservoir, his money overflow. And so what a beautiful concept. And perhaps you as well have had some thoughts that you would like to do more philanthropy in your life. Well, how do you do that? Happy money is definitely the way to do it because it's a philosophy of receiving and giving, always trusting that natural flow, always expanding the bubbling up of your money fountain, always deepening and widening your money reservoir. It's a beautiful philosophy. It was such a gift to be able to work with Ken and create it. The metaphor that's embedded within this Paraliminal is super cool. And my idea behind this is that every single person will really be able to get into that natural flow of this abundant universe. You know, when I created Prosperity Paraliminal, Financial Security Paraliminal, Abundant Money Mindset Paraliminal, Soul of Money, Wealth Motivator, all of these are really designed to help you understand and really build a relationship to this abundant universe that we live in, that we are given all that we need. This breath that you breathe, this beating of your heart, it's a gift. You didn't have to earn it. This time that we have on the planet is a gift. And it's up to us to share our gifts with the world. The more you help other people get what it is that they're truly in their heart and mind desiring, you will get everything that you need. Prosperity consciousness is the awareness that you have access to the infinite abundance of this glorious universe that supports you every single moment of every single day. It's a beautiful philosophy. It's a wonderful Paraliminal. Hope you get a chance to enjoy it and add it to your collection of abundance-minded, prosperity consciousness Paraliminals so that you get to increase your money IQ and your money EQ. Peace and blessings. Wonderful to be with you. Bye for now.